What is going on, baseball fans? Jeremy Laracuente here for the Baseball Banter Broadcast. And on today's video, we're going to be looking at 3 potential landing spots for Jean Segura as a free agent and where he could potentially sign. So we're going to begin with number 3. Now, the third place on my list is that of the San Francisco Giants. The Giants are in need of a little bit of a rehaul, a little bit of an overhaul on their roster going into the 2023 campaign. They fell short from where they were looking to be in 2022, following a very impressive 2021 regular season campaign. So being able to kind of re-up in the middle infield with a guy who's going to make very good contact on the baseball in Jean Segura, and while not necessarily the greatest defender, you plug him in at second base and he's going to be adequate enough. And I think that for the Giants, being able to go after a guy like Jean Segura wouldn't really cost them a ton of money. We know that obviously the Giants are very big in the Aaron Judge market and aren't going to want to spend too much more to be able to fill out the rest of the roster following a potential signing of Aaron Judge. So being able to go after a guy who I believe is going to be a little bit more cost effective than some of the other middle infielders that are out on the market is a smart move for the San Francisco Giants. Now, the second team on my list is that of the Chicago White Sox. I think when you look at the White Sox, they're a team that is poised to bounce back. Injuries really set them back on a very terrible course in 2022. You have to assume that health is going to be a little bit better than it was for them in 2022 going into the 2023 campaign. Adding a guy like Jean Segura to that lineup can help fill out the bottom half of their order. By bringing in a guy like Jean Segura, you allow them to be able to really lengthen out the lineup a little bit more, to have some of their more power impactful bats, Luis Robert, Eloy Jimenez, really be able to sit comfortably when they come around the order the next time through. Having a guy like Jean Segura at second base to pair with a guy like Tim Anderson could really benefit the Chicago White Sox going forward. And as we look at the number 1 place where I believe Jean Segura could potentially land, it is going right back to Philadelphia. I think that when you look at the Phillies, I do believe that they are much more heavily in the shortstop market. But I think faltering at acquiring one of the big 4 shortstops that are available in this market, Jean Segura could be a very good fallback plan for the Philadelphia Phillies. You plug him right back into second base. This was the guy that had your second base position all throughout your 2022 World Series run. So going back to a guy like Jean Segura wouldn't be necessarily the worst thing for the Philadelphia Phillies. But again, to me, I think it is predicated on failing to sign one of the 4 big shortstops that are on the market right now. But I want to hear from you guys. Let me know your thoughts, your feelings on where Jean Segura could land in this free agent market. What is the most likely landing destination in your mind for his services? Let me know that down in the comments, or find me over on Twitter at banter_baseball, and we can keep the conversation rolling. Now, as you look towards the holiday season and your Christmas shopping needs, make sure you check out our partner Lids using the link down in the show notes below. And if you're a content creator looking for incredible sounds, check out our partner Epidemic Sound. Links to that are also down in the show notes, the description below. Being able to have the baseball fan in your life completely merged out is going to be very easy by heading over to baseballbanterbroadcast.com, using the promo codes that we have on the site, rolling at the top of the banner on the website. So make sure you use one of those codes to be able to deck out the baseball fan in your life with some awesome merch. So I want to thank you guys for tuning in. Keep it locked in all off season long as we continue to look at the latest news, notes, and my personal thoughts, theories, and opinions on the game of Major League Baseball. Peace.